What's up guys, how are you guys doing? In this video we will be doing Chizuru summon. Of course the maintenance just ended, but before we do the summon I do want to look at her card and epiphany and stuff like that, and I want to go over her kit as well. Okay, so let's just look at what she does, right? Of course her basic attack is just basic attack right here, which is very interesting because in the live stream, guys, this card used to have a multi-hit effect, but now it doesn't, which is very weird. Now it's just a basic card, which is interesting. So that's another one change I noticed right here. But let's watch this right here, the Karmic Flames, right? So it does have the initiation tag right here, so you'll be able to get this on the hand from the get-go, which is really good, right? So 100% damage, one curse shackle, and curse shackle add one hit to your cards. So very good effect right here. This is probably her main like setup card you guys want to use. Yeah, it will add extra hit, and the more extra hit she does, the more benefit she gets from her kit. Okay, so very cool right here. I do want to look at the epiphany on this one actually. Okay, so the epiphany is 150% damage, one curse shackle. Okay, they just increasing damage on that one. Decrease cost of the next card of this unit used by one. Now this card, this is actually a very good epiphany right here. That's very good. You do lose out on the extra hit, which is unfortunate, so probably not the best one to pick up if you guys are trying to use it with a multi-hit stuff. But yeah, not too bad effect right here. Her third epiphany is 180% damage, one curse shackle, and curse shackle increase damage amount by 100%. Okay, not too bad either. All right, just to boost her damage pretty much. And the cost increases to 2 cost now, but you do get the one curse shackle and create one Shadow of the Moon card. Now this one is actually very nice. Okay, you do want a lot of these Shadow of the Moon cards because they are bind cards, and if you have multiple bind cards, you can combine them to create the bind Shadow of the Moon +1 effect on it. Okay, so you do want to have a lot of this card right here on hand. Okay, because yeah, you definitely want to use this right here because 70% damage times 2, recover 5% max health, and it also gives you 20% damage amount for each bind stacks, right? Yeah, so it's bind 3. The bind cards of this unit are in hand, stack into one card, right? So yeah, if you have multiple of them, they will stack into one to get extra benefit from, right? So if bind is 3 or higher, change into Shadow of the Moon plus, right? As you guys can see. So you do want at least 3 of these Shadow of the Moon cards on hand to combine them to create this right here, the Shadow of the Moon 1 plus effect on it. Okay, when a bind card is used, reset stacks, max 5 stacks. Okay, so she does have a max limit on the stacks and stuff like that, so not too bad right here. You do get retain on it though, so it's pretty good. But yeah, you definitely want to make sure you guys have multiple copies of this because this is her, braid and better for her kit pretty much. Okay, but yeah, this one is this is actually a really good card right here. Yeah, this is probably one of the best epiphany you guys can get right here. Sure, it costs 2, but you guys can decrease the cost by using her other cards. So this is actually very good right here. And her last epiphany is one curse shackle, and you do get the exhaust effect on it. So when a target inflicted with curse shackles is defeated, create this card. Okay, this is like you get retrieve type of effect on it, but you have to kill the enemy in order to activate this again. So yeah, I think the best one is probably this right here, giving you the Shadow of the Moon stacks right here, or this one right here. Just increase the damage, but you still get the extra hit on it. So very good right here. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be a very good card right here, and this is our skill card right here. So 2 Will O Wisp for each hit of the next attack card of this unit used. This is very good. Will O Wisp pretty much means whenever you have 5 stacks of Will O Wisp, you could create one of the Shadow of the Moon cards right here. So you definitely want to keep the stacks up as much as possible because you do want a lot of these Shadow of the Moon cards on hand. Okay, now let's look at the epiphany on this card. Yeah, this is also another very important card for her kit. Okay, and let's look at the epiphany. So okay, now this is already really good right here. You get 3 stacks instead of 2. That's amazing effect right here. Next up, you get add 1 hit to the next attack card of this unit. Used 1 Will O Wisp for each hit. This is also another really good one right here. So if you guys are trying to focus on her multi-hit factor, this is definitely one of the best epiphany you guys can pick up because it adds extra hit, and the more extra hit you perform, you get more Will O Wisp stacks. And yeah, of course, having 5 of them creates the Shadow of the Moon card right here. Very good. Next up, we got add 2 hit to the next Shadow of the Moon and Shadow of the Moon plus used. This is also really good if you just want to use it as mainly DPS character. This is a very good effect right here because again, it will create both of these cards. These are her pretty much based damage dealing cards right here. And of course, you ideally want to use this as much as possible because it will give you +2 hit, right? This one's only a single hit, but this one's multi-hit right here. So that's really good, right? But the base one is also not too bad, right? But yeah, this is a really good effect right here as well. But you do lose out on the Will-O-Wisp stack, which I think this is one of the few ways you guys can get the Will-O-Wisp stack. So this might not be the best one to pick up if you guys want to, you know, try to focus on her ability to draw the Shadow of the Moon cards as well. Okay, and we got her third Epiphany, 0 Will-O-Wisp for each attack card of this unit in hand. That is amazing. Actually, that's actually broken. Wait, 3 Will-O-Wisp for each attack card of this unit in hand. Okay, so this is pretty much beta version of this is a beta version of this right here. Okay, so if you have multiple attack cards, you will be able to get like max stack right away. Very good stuff right here. That's actually amazing. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So if you have multiple of the Shadow of the Moon cards right here, they are attack cards. You guys can activate this and get a bunch of Will-O-Wisp stacks that will also let you draw more. So this is probably one of the best one. I think this might be the best one actually for this, but we'll see. And of course, the last one is this card turns into an upgrade card. Okay, so when an attack card is of this unit is used, 2 Will-O-Wisp. Now that's broken, right? But right at the start of the turn, has a 50% chance to decrease the cost of the card with this effect by 1. So yeah, you'll be able to also reduce the cost to 0 right here. So this is also another amazing effect, right? I think her base Epiphany is this one right here. This is really good, by the way. Or this one right here. I like this one. But if you just want to use that as a more like a draw character for these Shadow of the Moon cards, this one's not too bad. But yeah, this is actually amazing. It's an upgrade card, so you just need to use it once, and you should be able to get this multiple times. So very good right here. When an attack card of this unit is used, 2 Will-O-Wisp stacks. Yeah, very good. That's actually amazing. Okay, her next card is an upgrade skill as well. Bound at desk. Okay, so it does have initiation as well, and it's a unique card, which means it's an upgrade card, right? At the start of the turn, gain inhibit. Decrease cost by 1 until 1 random card of the other combatants are used. This is pretty much what makes her AP Epiphany, like AP friendly character, because this will allow you to decrease your card costs. But the only drawback on this is you get this right here, inhibit. That's a debuff where you will not be able to get any AP on the turn, guys. Okay, so you can't use Mika with her when you have this effect on it. So if there's Epiphany that removes this inhibit effect, that's going to be the best one pretty much. Okay, so the first one is it gives you at the start of the turn, gain inhibits, decrease cost by 1 until 2 random cards are used, right? So this just improves the base version of the card. Pretty good, yeah. It will pretty much increase your chance of losing the cost decrease effect, because it will give you like a grace period where you will need to use 2 cards instead of 1 to lose that stack. So not too bad. We got this one right here. Next one, at the start of the turn, gain inhibit when Shadow of the Moon plus is used. So this is specific to plus version, okay? So it's specific to this one, not the base version, okay? So when the plus is used, decrease cost of the next card. Yeah, the next 1 card used by 1, right? Very good, not too bad. Nothing crazy right here, but it's pretty good actually. Yeah, if you guys have a lot of a build where you guys have a bunch of this card right here, this might be the best one to pick up, because yeah, the more you use this card, the more card costs you guys will be able to decrease from Chizuru right here. So very good. Okay, next up we have Bound at Desk. This is the third Epiphany. At the start of the turn, gain inhibit. Activate 2 random cards of other combatants. I don't know about this one. This is kind of interesting actually. But it doesn't say you lose the stacks when a random card uses. So interesting. Because her base card says, right, decrease cost until 1 random card of the other combatant are used. So when 1 random other combatant card is used, you actually gonna lose this effect. But this one, this Epiphany doesn't seem like it will make you lose out on the cost decrease right here, which is interesting. Okay. Yeah, you still get the debuff though, the inhibit debuff. So this might not be the best one actually. This is actually kinda. I mean, if you have a bunch of like lead cards, you guys can use that, right? I think this one also have a lead card, right? Not this one actually. Hold up. Nope. Yeah, she doesn't have a lot of lead cards, so I don't know about this one, right? This one's a whatever. Yeah, you guys probably can't figure out a build for this, but I don't know. I'm not feeling this one, I'm not gonna lie. And her last epiphany is, at the start of the turn, gain inhibit, decrease cost of the card with the highest cost by 2. That is amazing, right? Especially, this is amazing fate, especially if you have this epiphany right here, okay? Not this one actually. If you guys are using this epiphany, probably one of the best epiphany you guys can get. The decreased cost of a card that with 2 cost is actually a really good effect if you guys are using this, because you use that and you use this, right? You use this to pretty much decrease the cost to 0, which is really good actually. That's a really good synergy right there. But I think the best one is pretty much this right here, or this one, I think, in my opinion, right? This one you could probably create some weird strat with this one, but I don't know about this one, okay? Yeah, this one is also not too bad. But I think, yeah, these two are the best ones, I think. So yeah, pretty good epiphanies actually, wow. And then we got her Oni Hunt skill right here. This one is 60% damage times 3. This is a multi-hit card right here, which is really good. And plus 30 damage amount to the next bind card used. Of course, you guys want to use this card before you activate Shadow of the Moon cards, right? Because these are bind cards, right? Both are bind cards. And this one also says bind times 3, which means you have to combine 3 bind cards, the base bind card right here, in order to create this, which is very interesting, right? So yeah, this one's pretty good. It just boosts the damage, so you use this before using this, and then you use this afterward, and then you do extra damage. Pretty good. And of course, you guys already know her Shadow of the Moon cards. This is pretty much her main kit right here. You guys want to just, I think, in my opinion, this is probably what you guys want to duplicate as much as possible, or this will always card right here. This is very good because this also allows you to get Shadow of the Moon cards. So if you have multiple copy of this and you get a bunch of stacks, especially with this epiphany right here, that gives you 3 will always stack. Yeah, I think she will be able to just cycle through these this bind cards quite a lot, guys. So yeah, this is going to be a very important card right here. Yeah, having a duplicate of this is very good, and also this one as well, right? You get the curse shackle and it gives you extra hit on it. So this is also pretty good, right? So yeah, you want to duplicate this card as well, or this card, right? Or this card. This card is also pretty good, but I think you just need 1 copy for this one. But these 2 are very important. I think this is probably the best one. You guys want to make sure you guys are duplicating right here, because this is pretty much her main way of drawing the bind cards right here. All right, very good. Yeah, I think this one is the best one to duplicate pretty much. And of course her ultimate, right? 250% damage, plus 50 damage amount for each Shadow of the Moon cards created, right? So yeah, the more cards you create, right, the more stuff you're gonna get. And this right here, as you guys can see, right, very important card right here. So yeah, after when 5 Will Wisp are gained, create 1 Shadow of the Moon, right? So this card is very, very important actually. Yeah, you want to get at least 3 duplicate of this with the right epiphany, right? This one is also really good epiphany right here. It will give you 3 stacks, so you'll be able to reach that 5 stack very fast right here. So yeah, yo, she is actually very fun. Yeah, I think reading her kit here, yeah, it's a lot easier to understand what she does. So very good right here. Yeah, this is broken. Of course, you want to use this card at the end of her turns, because you want to create as much Shadow of the Moon cards as possible, so you guys can boost this damage to the maximum, right? So yeah, very good kit, right? So let's get to summoning, guys. Okay. So for Chizuru, I have 100 pulls, so let's see if we get lucky right here. Okay, hopefully I don't lose a 50-50, man. That's gonna be sad. Okay. Okay, this one's nothing, so we're just gonna skip it. All right, let's do summon. We didn't get anything here, unfortunately. Maybe there's a fake out. Damn, she doesn't look up, man. Okay, let's go back. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, I need a copy of Uri as much as possible, man. This is amazing, actually. It's so nice that you get Ri copies. Ri gonna be one of her base partner because Ri pretty much buffs her one cost cards. She also buffs multi-hit cards, and also she also gives you buffs on the general attack damage boost. Okay, so yeah, she's gonna be absolutely broken with her actually. Probably one of her base partner and probably must use with Chizuru because yeah, Ri gonna provide her with so many buffs, guys. So yeah, I'm excited to use her with Ri, man. And yeah, so I do want a lot of copy of Ri, and hopefully I could get her to E6. That'd be amazing, right? Let's go. Wow, they're gonna make me go all the way, man. That's crazy. Look up. Damn. Alright, so we didn't get anything here. Damn, we get shafted out here, man. Insane. Okay, so we are 8 summon away from the PD, so let's see. So it's a fake out. Interesting. Look up. There you go. Hopefully we win 50-50 here. Come on, Chizuru, please. Oh, man. Okay, you know what? I'll take Charon. I do not have Charon, actually. Okay, I'll take him, I guess. Damn, dude. But we did get a recopy, so that's fine. So let's keep going, I guess. Yeah. We're not getting here, nothing here. Unfortunately, recopy, I'll take it, of course. Nothing here. Damn, bro. We get shafted out here, bro. Okay. Nothing so far. Let's see. Damn, no early pulls right here, man. That's crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Look up. Damn. Dude, we get shafted out here, man. Okay, so 21 pulls, okay. Okay, all the way in again. Damn, bro. That freaking sucks. Look up. Okay, let's go. We got it early. Not too bad. Okay, we got Chizuru. Man. There she is, man. She looks good. Alright. Cool. And we got Nia copy as well, and Teresa. Teresa has E6 pretty much. Let's try it for the partner summon right here. I do want the partner actually. Okay, we didn't get anything, unfortunately. Wait, there's no way. Oh, okay, I was gonna say. Okay, that's just a new 4-star, okay. Should we go in more? Okay, let's try for the partner again. I do want the partner actually, so let's go. Yeah, we get shafted though, that's crazy, man. Insane, okay. Dude, the shaft is insane though, I'm not gonna lie. God damn, okay. Maybe we get the soft PD. Cool, let's see. Okay, nothing here. Okay, we got it. I'll take it actually. Don't be expecting too much, okay. Cool. So we got the partner. I'll take the partner, man. She looks amazing actually. And let's go back to Chizuru. I do want her A2 at least, bro, because she's really good at A2. Well, we're not getting anything here, unfortunately. Recopy, I'll take it actually. Let's do one more play and we should be done here. Damn, bro, we got shafted, man. That's crazy. But yeah, we did get a bunch of recopies as well, so let's max out Re right here. That is amazing, man. Our Re E6 is absolutely broken, so that's amazing. Let's go, man. This is actually a massive W right here. So all attack card damage is increased by 20%. That is just a permanent buff, bro. That's broken. And I should be able to get Teresa maxed out as well, which is very good. So let's go. Finally, I can max Teresa, bro. Okay. Alright. Now let's see if I could build Chizuru. I did farm as much as I can, but we'll see how effective we're gonna be. I don't have gear on her, so we're just gonna build her right here. Okay. Let's see how far we can push her here. Okay. Bam. We got 15 of those, not too bad. Okay. Of course, they lowered the cost of upgrading characters, which is freaking amazing. So yeah, I'm very excited about this as well. So bam. Okay, 40. We got 16 here. Okay, and we don't have enough, unfortunately. Rest in peace, man. Okay. Potential wise, I think we could push up pretty far. Let's see. Of course, I didn't farm the lower stages, but yeah. Okay. Let's just get like everything before we max it out. There you go. Bam. Okay. Bam. Let's see how far we could push the potential right here. Okay. I think we could go up. Not too bad. We got 10 of those. Not too bad. This is a creep buff, right? So we're definitely gonna need to buff this right here. Yeah, we don't have enough of that. Damn. Yeah, we get shafted. Okay. We got unique cards. Yeah, upgrade cards. Not too bad. Common cards. You know what? Common cards might be good actually. But her basic cards are whatever, so I'm not gonna upgrade that. Let's try to push this right here. Okay, we run out of resources. Yeah, I definitely need to farm more of this, but yeah. So yeah, we pulled Chizuru. I need some time to build her up, but we'll see. We'll test her out and we'll see how strong she is. Of course, we got her partner as well, which is freaking amazing. There she is. Of course, she looks amazing. I do need to upgrade the partner as well. But yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. That's it for the 7 video for Chizuru, man. I'm very excited to see how she works, and I think she's gonna be a really strong DPS character. But of course, compared to Melin, Melin outshines any other DPS, but beside Melin, I think she's gonna be a really good single target DPS, so we'll see, right? But see you guys on the next video, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and bye bye.